sent out to the floor. And Roman Reigns comes out after him.
Every step Roman takes is so deliberate. Planning, plotting his next move.
Yeah, Roman Reigns, he's done playing games, I think, Corey.
I think Reigns has been pushed far enough. I think he's listened to Cody long enough. And Roman is eager to remind the entire WWE Universe that this is his world. It is his title.
Roman wants to make Cody pay. He wants to punish him. He wants to continue to send a message to the entire WWE Universe that there's no one like me, there's never been anybody like me, and there'll never be anybody like me. And now Roman, and I'll tell you, already with injured ribs, Corey, if Cody goes through the table, you might as well just count him out.
Roman just basking in the energy of the WWE Universe.
Roman Reigns taking his time, trying to lift Cody up. Cody trying to somehow hang on. Cody trying to hang on. Big body drop through the table. Roman ripped through the damn table. Cody's got a chance. Come on, Cody, you got a chance.
Listen to the count, Cody. You don't want to let this opportunity go up in smoke.
The referee's at 6. He's at 6. Cody, get the ring, break the count.
Smart. Cody knew what he needed to do. But now Cody needs to do the work. Capitalize on Roman Reigns crashing through the announce table.
Come on, Cody, get him in the ring. Get him in the ring.
Roman's very clearly fighting through the pain. His ribs are killing him right now. But Cody has a moment.
This is opportunity. Oh, and Roman caught him with a forearm.
Just that quick.
Oh, maybe not. Cody Rhodes building some momentum. Rhodes with a kick to the midsection. There's the big right hand. Rhodes back to his feet. Up over the top.
Yeah. Yeah. What you talking about, kid? What you talking about, kid? Testing 1, 2.
Did you see the whiplash effect the impact had on the body of the tribal chief? Reigns' spine bent in the opposite direction, and Cody looking to capitalize.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Alright, testing. I gotta get a mic check. I gotta get a pick check. I gotta get everything checked. Mic check, mic check. Alright, testing. I gotta get a mic check. I gotta get a pick check. I gotta get everything checked. Mic check, mic check. Mic is too loud. Sound bouncing. Cody almost had it. Cody almost had it. Cody almost had it. Cody on it. Oh! that figure four. My son got Roman Reigns in that figure four right now.
Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Giant what I am, attack. I'm taking a liking, there's a couple Jones, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubber army, and then it's the economy, cause they texting them properly. It said up here with the paper, it said I do origami, it said, okay, wiping nose, we cold, we follow. The cold, I'm an animal, see silo, horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like Starburst. Send a ghost, then he fin him on bro. None of that picky, I eat my nigga mo. Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, go, yo, go, put that on, go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on my phone. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Hit Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish wood like Pinocchio knows. We go like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow like a rubber band. We show resistance set up. I've been flight. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We go sort of something like Daniel Son. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You all did it. Your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So what's the hay for? I'm on the tron bike. I'm about to skate bike. Golden like retrievers. Wonders like I'm Stevie. From the bottom like crown on me like nothing.
Yeah.
Litty like drip and drown in the city. I got my flow.
Cody, you gotta take this, Cody. Get up, blood. Get up, blood.
And when I say I do mean, because Mother Earth is, and we continue, play with your own squish. And yes, God is watching you, but no need to be embarrassed, for the future is in your hands. No, the future is in your hand. Play with your own squish. Every boy and girl want man to man. When you feel you've done about the best you can, the wagon come join the band. Vibrate, vibrate higher. Every boy and girl want man to man. When you feel you've done about the best you can, the wagon come join the band. Vibrate, vibrate higher. Every boy and girl want man to man. When you feel you've done about the best you can, the wagon come join the band.
Really?
Vibrate higher.
L-O-V-E, not M.
I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I need fight in my way. I got fatigue on my body, I don't ride Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama, man. Going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don, I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya, how about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Hey, we got it poppin', I'm straight out the city, man. But they never knew when I was on it. What your pots make for half the year, I spend that on my shoes. Hey, I go from country to country and city to city. I know how to side, they can't ignore me. We got the locals treating us like royalty. I just spent 5,000 on some Jordan. Look, can't keep up with the score. Cashed out on the Jesus piece, cause you know what it mean to me. Wanna pull up at Sunday service, some Bugattis, I call up Yeezy. I got new holy water. I can with it. I cut on it, she want me to buy it. And the love gets scarcer when you climbing the ladder, going higher and higher. I thank God every day, cause he cleared all the snakes and gave me my desires. All you old paid, sitting back waiting, hoping I retire. I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I need fight in my way. I got fatigue on my body, I don't ride Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama, man. Going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don.
Okay.
I was in the back eating jambalaya.
Hold up.
The PJ straight in my pajamas. Gotta get a haircut for the PJ. I can show you how we do. You know it's all in the game like it's EA. Have a before the plane land. Couldn't let the flight attendants through the doors. Yeah, yeah. We went to Hawaii to change the climate. Yeah, yeah. She had a little buddy. Yeah, yeah. She said, Roddy.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Hopping islands just to change my environment. Been plotting on Raris, started in Dodges. Hey, I like 4 hands on me when I get my massages. Hey, I call her Lil Nicky. I got a 50 on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I didn't fight in my way. I got fatigue on my body, I don't ride Maserati, it's right, I'm going out.
Roman Reigns is trash. Roman Reigns is trash. Bro, I appreciate the like. Roman Reigns is trash. The way he just got that victory was crazy. Damn, Roman Reigns, I ain't didn't know you was a bum like that. My son Braun is back. What's good with you, bro? My fault, my Lakers had to go to work today. For the Rockets, man. We didn't want to, but we needed to. What's good with you, though, bro? That was a good fight.
Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hills and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Taking a look at Milwaukee.
And I'm going to give them some tough love. There's no cohesion out there. Seemingly no sense of purpose or will to win. And you see it in their body language. It is troubling.
Now here's Allen. And it's blocked by Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Here's Lopez. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
And Davis slams it home.
Ready to play you now,
Dare
bro.
I say, a bit of a mean streak to the game coming from AD tonight.
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood. It's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
And we're about a minute into the first. Russell with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Shot is good by Reeves. Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, PA, is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Russell. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. The shot by Reeves, no good. Down low. Here's Lopez. LeBron with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
The shot by Russell, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Shot selection right now for Middleton is superb.
Outside Russell. All alone. zone. And the jumper is on the mark.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
James.
Just finding ways to get inside, get up, and throw another one down. LeBron with an easy 2.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. 1:44 left in the first. And there's James from the arc. The shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Right side Carter. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it's the Lakers on the break. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Connaughton. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Carter. Clock at 6. Portis shot is off. The Lakers trail. Right wing. Outside Schroeder. Now Hachimura. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
On the wing, Connaughton. To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's just good basketball. I think King James down low is not a bad option.
6 seconds separating the shot game clock.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. James outside. Driving inside. And that one drops for him. James has got 6.
Well, LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 1. Let's take a quick break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Pass to Lopez. The 3 is up. And here's Connaughton for 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Ingles with it. Hachimura covering. Crowder outside. No good from outside. The Lakers in the lead. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. And again, the Lakers no good. And the Bucks with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, oh, it showed up.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list.
Don't come here with that bullshit.
Controversial
Don't come here
selection.
trolling.
I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. Can't argue with the All-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
A
So both
spectacular
teams making some changes here.
Continuation. 3 times.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the
Austin,
rule
what you
changes,
doing, blood?
the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Tonight, like the bloodline, the whole bloodline. Fuck that. Even though Sami Zayn fucking won got the tag team title with like Kevin Owens, I thought he was going to do fuck shit and be joining the bloodline. That was a good WrestleMania overall, though. It was a good WrestleMania.
Russell with the ball. Inside. Deflects the pass.
Austin, you're going to have to make him guard up.
Left to the wing.
Austin, what you doing, blood?
The Lakers with another miss.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Hornets shot is off.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office beyond trading for Holiday and of course re-signing Giannis. I love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Screen by Antetokounmpo.
Gotta watch Giannis at all times.
And Giannis
Yes, he's
with the jam.
Every night Giannis steps out there, you gotta feel like you got a good chance to win.
Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money on contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think the front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo has got 14.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, BA, the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Good. Middleton's got his second basket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Bamba. Outside for Russell. The layup off target. The Bucks trail. And Davis with the block.
That reach is so dangerous. AD uses it so well.
Russell, that's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Allen.
Shit out.
Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Both teams deciding to change it up. Crowder right side. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The three. Rebound, Milwaukee. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. The kick out to Ingles. Back to Crowder. To the middle. With 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats, amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Here's James.
And
it's James with the jam.
Watch Giannis, man.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by LeBron. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
Very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
Already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a defensive player of the year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent. Now they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Out to the wing.
Watch his ass. I like the defense.
Back to Lopez.
What? What?
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak was the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. It just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
Antetokounmpo up top.
You got the wrong niggas.
This for the tie. And the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he can go either through or around the defense. That's what you love about Giannis and his agility and his strength.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's James. 10 points for him. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And let's send it over to LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Here's Russell. Out to Hachimura.
Come on now,
Here's Reeves. Fires in the triple. He's got 10.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Middleton outside. Inside. Lopez.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Left side, Vanderbilt. Pass to James. And stolen by Connaughton. Here's Dragic. And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's James.
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, it's a nightmare to cover.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Hachimura. From deep. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Hachimura's got 6.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3 makes him really difficult to check.
Now here's Middleton. There's the triple. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's James on the wing. 14 points for him. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Allen. Three-pointer, Holiday. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And stolen by Holiday. Down low. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton from the outside. That one no good. Beasley right side to the left wing. It's Beasley on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. The Bucks trail. Pass to Portis. Uncovered. And too long on the shot.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Here's Reeves. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Now the Bucks with it. To the paint. Here's Crowder. From deep. Portis' shot is off.
Oh my God. Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
To the inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Move right out the way.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 21.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's James. Here's Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Get down on the block, Giannis is going to use that length defensively and get his hands all over any shot attempt.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Russell. Antetokounmpo outside.
Wow.
Count that one. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Bucks making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range. Pass to Middleton. Down low. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. And here's Carter. Stolen by Davis.
Okay, how y'all making
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're down by 1. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo outside.
Okay, y'all got fucking dick for
And
that.
so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
The foul shot on Giannis' strong suit. But here's his chance to show up the haters.
And he does get the second one. And that ties this game up.
Shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's Davis.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Into the lane. Cash.
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Back to Portis. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. James attacking. And slam dunk by James.
You just can't give LeBron any opening. If you do, you're torched.
And that one hits the back iron. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hachimura from long range. And another three for the Lakers.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Russell. And the the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He changes speeds so well, so when D'Lo shows off the quickness, that shot can come from just about anywhere.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in some.
That's because he tried to go crazy on us with Giannis. The one Tristan was having that before? Yeah. Nah. Wow, what y'all about to use that for? I just threw my microphone. I haven't seen it. See the bro.
Doomsday on the drums, yeah, we just did it for fun, yeah, you know that I gotta go and get it right, nah, wait, but she just wanna stay at the club all night, like, I'm running out of money, we ain't got no more, I got aims in the bank, aims in the bank, like, shawty, what you think, take it to an island, you know that I'm styling on these rappers, yeah, they wink, yeah, they shake. Like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got it yeah, crescendo, it's never hating.
Hi everyone, we're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And just a single game trip away from Los Angeles for the Lakers.
And this team is playing greater than their sum on paper right now. Great chemistry, and it's translating to wins.
Credit has to go to this coaching staff. The style of play fits this roster, and every guy seems to be accepting his role.
To the paint, and Davis sends it back. Russell left side. You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves. Here's Reeves. The shot comes out, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. And the dunk by James.
The quick, powerful hands of LeBron gets the steal, gets them off in transition.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Vanderbilt with the screen. There's Russell with the three. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Down low. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Now, here is Russell. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's James. LeBron with the block.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
And stolen by Russell. To the middle. Ball stolen. To the inside. Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I just love watching Davis go to work inside. This is too easy for him.
And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
You know it's bad news.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
David, thanks. We appreciate the information. Guys, what do you think about their emphasis on shooting coming in?
Listen, if you can get really good shot quality, being efficient, I think they can be successful with that strategy.
They have to be patient and a willingness to make the next pass when the shot isn't there.
And shot on the way. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Russell, and Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
And the Lakers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Nice D from Russell. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Pass to Reeves. Trying to get open is Davis. Connects from three-point range.
And you see the team-first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
Here's Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Drills the three-pointer.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Davis up top. In the corner, it's James. Shoots over Hachimura. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
6 on the shot clock, and Davis puts it in.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And a wide-open look for James. The three-pointer, no good. The Lakers trail. Pass to Bamba. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Inside, here's Hachimura. Just 4 to shoot. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And they double up Davis. LeBron with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. And it's Davis finishing it off.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
And here is Hachimura. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Lakers leading by 4. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But
you gotta steal that.
I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
To the middle. Here's Bamba. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Schroeder outside. Fires for 3. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Russell. Here's Bamba. Ron right side.
Oh, D'Angelo.
Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Bamba. Stolen by Bamba. Floats it up for James. And stolen by LeBron. Bamba inside. Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by the Lakers. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
So both teams making some changes here. No good on the second free throw.
When it comes to longevity and skill, no one has done it better than LeBron James. He's in a category all to himself.
Drops in the tray.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And LeBron throws it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
Now Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. James. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Nice touch by LeBron. Pulls up a little short to loft in the easy floater.
There's the three. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the Lakers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the paint. Easily outside. Here's Walker. That shot, no good. Nice D from Russell. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron outside. Here's Davis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Davis has got the first basket of the second half here for the Lakers. Pass to James. And James throws it down.
Though LeBron loves to keep his teammates involved, when he's spilling it, like tonight, he'll call his own number.
It's Beasley on the wing. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Deep 2 from Russell. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Reeves. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Computer defense, a couple bot cheaters.
The Lakers in the lead. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw.
Board on lock.
And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Good try.
Spin.
Good try, Dennis.
It's Schroeder with the drive.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
Good try.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Reeves. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers trail. With the step back.
Chill, Bron.
Brown outside. For the tie. And the layup is good. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Schroeder, right side. Beasley outside.
Step back on him.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Step back on him, Troy.
Brown outside. And the three ball is good. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
Rising up with force once LeBron takes flight.
LeBron ready to come back.
And the Lakers call time here.
86 is enough. 86 is enough.
1:27 left here in the third quarter.
Oh, you gotta make that.
With the drive.
Get him.
Misses
Get
from close range.
Get up the court, Mo.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Reeves.
Watching that stupid shit. 3 seconds.
Outside, Russell.
That's a good shot. That was a good try.
Launches it. Rebound the Lakers.
Oh, go basket. Go basket.
Can look forward to the Rockets arena.
Oh, fucking basket, nigga.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Gave you the Mike Green, nigga. I should have gave you the boom shakalaka.
That other players could only dream of.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Rap.
2 free
Make
throws
both of
coming
these
up,
shit,
and
you
they
bum
call
ass
the shooting
nigga.
foul.
Such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You know what you can do, Austin?
Over to the wing. Outside, Russell.
Oh,
To the
shit.
inside. Here's Bamba.
Good shot,
Pass to
good shot,
Reeves.
nigga.
Cranes the three-pointer. Reeves has got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done.
reaching,
He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Los Los Angeles
Green
shooting
thing.
his 7th and 8th attempts at
Green
the foul
thing.
line tonight, and he makes the first. Schroeder hits them both. 11 seconds left in the third.
You're not getting another one, bro.
Pass to Reeves.
Good defense. Fuck out of here.
Here's
Good
Davis.
defense. I don't think I will AD with this game.
Shot was off the mark
My
this
son
time.
got the towel on his neck.
It's
so
still
yeah,
anybody's
he
game
getting
as
rest.
we've reached the
He's getting well rested. But it's fourth quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame.
Pick and roll. Pick and roll.
The Lakers in the lead.
Oh, I saw you, Rui. Be
Outside
ready,
Russell.
Rui.
And Jared
Be
Vanderbilt
ready,
gets the
Rui.
whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On defense, the Lakers.
What? Oh, Malik.
Davis
Oh, you
sets a
bum ass
screen.
nigga.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Off target from outside.
That was the icing.
And
Don't
George
let it-
Russell
don't
with
let
it.
it-
He
Don't play
puts
too
it up
high.
for the Lakers.
Play mad high just now, nigga. Christopher, what's up? You played mad high just
Slammed in
now.
by Davis.
I love the assertive play from Anthony Davis so far.
Rui.
Refusing
Rui.
to back down on the offensive
Rui,
end.
what you doing? I said be ready,
Takes the
Rui.
three. Hachimura, no good. The Lakers on offense.
That's a good shot. That's a good fucking shot.
Russell looking around. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Hey, Ron, you ready? Or you fucking
And
tired,
that's
old man?
right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and
Oh,
it's a
man,
close game.
D'Angelo,
You
you
want to
can't be
get
doing
the ball to someone you can rely on.
The Lakers in the lead. Davis sets a screen. Right wing. 5 to shoot.
That should not have been. He shouldn't have been able to establish that type of fucking position.
Davis
Go,
throws it down.
go.
Fantastic job by AD.
D'Angelo,
Eye
you
on the
selling.
clock.
You
Keep
are
it calm.
selling me.
As always, excellent play.
And it's Russell missing.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken. and
D'Angelo,
the
you
team
sold
is
me.
suffering.
You sold me for the
consequences.
quarter, blood.
Shots good by Walker.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been
Started. It started.
And the Lakers call time
You
here.
selling me right now. I ain't gonna hold you. So,
So
matter of
it's
fact,
both teams making substitutions here.
I didn't even know you was a kid.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter,
Ron,
David
you
Aldridge.
too?
David, it's all yours. Take
Fucking
it away.
corner boy?
Hey,
You
Kevin,
selling me?
during that last
Good
break, I
defense,
heard the
Austin.
Lakers coach talk to his team. He told his guys that the inside
Go.
game
Move
is
up the
working,
court.
so
He's
stick
playing on
with it.
AD. He's
Means
playing on AD.
posting, slashing,
Right?
getting to the rim,
And be ready.
whatever produces
And be
these
fucking
offensive
ready.
looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reeves has got himself on the board with 3 there. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Watch that shit, Vando.
Their
My son
defense,
is the
it's their
Vandalorian.
defense. It has been downright incredible
Defense,
so
Vando.
far. Being
Double that.
disruptive
Double
and
that.
coming up with steals
Now get
left
back on
and
that.
right.
Yeah. Good defense.
really
I like
been
that
able to get
defense.
out in
Box
transition
out. Get the
and
fucking
produce. The
rebound.
defense
Wrong
hasn't
push
had
it.
an answer
To the
this
limit.
up-tempo
Rick
pace.
Ross on. Go. Go.
Hachimura, no good.
Slow down.
Lakers trail by 4.
AD, what you want to do?
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Vanderbilt.
Give it back. Give it back. We got to make something happen. He playing computer D. He playing bot D.
Nice ball movement here by the
Make that
Lakers.
D.
From past the arc. No good on that one.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Make something happen, Ron. Set somebody up.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Set somebody up. Get to the line. Make something happen, though. Stupid.
Shooting foul as the
Green
whistle
thing.
blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We need 2 fucking stops
Good on the
on
first
these
and that
imposters.
brings them within 5.
Wrong, green thing.
You know, at this point, I think we can call
That's
LeBron
one. Oh,
James
2K.
timeless.
Calling me.
The seasons
Get back.
change, but his
Deal.
game stays strong.
Deal.
He's
That's
a
how rock,
rare
Bando.
talent. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
3 seconds.
Out to Russell.
You know what he want to do. Gotta hit that.
To the middle. All sorts of time.
Go, Bron.
He's off on that one. The Lakers go the other
Hold
way.
on, he gonna do you like that, AD? He gonna do you like that, AD? Fuck out of here. You gonna do me like that, nigga?
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Watch the pick and roll with AD. That's off. That's off.
He's unafraid of the moment.
Come on, make that happen.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Lakers
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Where
by
you
4.
been?
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it
Good fucking
matters
defense, you
most.
bitch.
Angelo Russell.
Here's Davis. There's 47 seconds
Good shot.
left in the fourth.
That was good fucking defense.
Russell with a wide open look. Misses the three.
You nigga, you dead ass.
The wing Davis. And stolen by James. Walker with a clean look.
Sold the bag.
Out to
Sold
right
the whole
wing.
bag.
James outside. Rocket
Damn, niggas allowing all these fucking offensive
From deep.
rebounds.
No good from three-point territory.
Bitch ass nigga.
And Russell puts up a deep three. Can't knock in the three.
Sold the fucking
Off
bag.
From the top of the key. Can't connect.
Damn it.
So it's the Lakers who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from
Fuck
home.
that nigga.
You know, it really
man.
was. And Kevin, when
GG.
this one was hanging in the balance
Fuck
late,
you,
they
bitch.
showed just what a tough.
Come on now. Come on, we trying to make the fucking play-in. No fucking losses, we trying to make the fucking play-in. It's fucking Popovich and these niggas. 2K, y'all niggas is hoes. Y'all niggas is real hoes, 2K. It's really Popovich and I'm like...
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie
Come on, you
LaForce.
better kill this nigga.
We've got the Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So the Lakers win the tip. Pass to Reeves. Oh, Leonard with the block.
One of the league's top defenders. Leonard excels at rising up to swat shots
Baby
back.
food. Baby food. Baby food.
Here's Davis.
You better use that guy, AD. Oh, he got totally puffed.
And Davis slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the
As soon as he
fans.
get it?
Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Oh, this nigga's ass.
Now
This
here's
is a make
Leonard.
him quit game.
Second chance effort. A shot that time, not
just
on
let
target.
you shoot.
Some solid
Oh,
defense from James.
Fuck it. Get more on the board.
First personal foul. First team foul.
You missing those?
Outside
You missing
Russell.
those, D'Angelo?
Shot from the
Bet.
top of the key.
We not taking them yet.
Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Gotta see how you feel for the game. This nigga just inbounded it to Thiago Splitter. Oh, he's butt cheeks.
On the wing, Green.
He's booty butt cheeks.
Launches it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He is booty butt cheeks.
Takes a three. The putback.
Good D, AB.
Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Quick. Fast.
Russell, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's
How
Duncan.
many points before the quick?
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
I say
guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Go.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by James. And it's Green missing. Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Pass to Davis. Here's James. From the elbow. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
This kid is good. Butt cheeks.
Leonard up top. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Leonard for 3.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Lakers
take
in the
that.
lead.
Boom shakalaka!
And it's James with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed. Keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Pass to Green. James with a steal. Out to Schroeder. Back to Hachimura. Outside Schroeder.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Hachimura. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Free throw good. Hachimura.
Third team foul.
So San Antonio going on with almost an entire new group here. And both free throws good for Hachimura. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 10-point game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Spurs making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Kawhi Leonard.
1:33 left in the opening quarter. Back to Green. Pass to Bonner. And here's Leonard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Schroeder with it. Green picks him up. Goes up on the wing. Here's James. Oh my! Throw it down!
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
The 3 is up. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, Leonard with the block. They recover it. And it's San Antonio's ball. Trailing by 10. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's just terrifying coming down the lane. I mean, when Leonard is attacking with ferocity, man, the D has to foul.
Oh.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. That free throw good from James.
Word has it that LeBron spends over $1 million keeping his body in shape. I think that's a big reason why he's been able to enjoy such a long career, making that kind of investment into the tool of his trade.
Now here's Mills. Takes the 3. To the left wing. Pass to Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Nails it from 3. Leonard's got 5 points.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
No, Patty.
And here's Mills for 3.
No.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
18.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
You want to run your offense through him,
What?
a reliable scoring option.
Here's Bamba, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Wow.
You know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. And right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
Here's Reeves. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Beasley misses.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Parker, no good.
Yo, Malik.
From deep.
Some days you on, some days you're not.
The rebound by Duncan. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Pass to Russell. Pulls it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Stolen by Russell. Here's Reeves. Gets the 3 to fall.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Mills. Fires for 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They get it again. Here's Reeves.
Come on now.
The 3 is up.
Good rebound.
They get it back.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From downtown, the rebound by Duncan. On offense, here is San Antonio. 8-point game. And here's Mills for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Guys, this is where Mills thrives. He's ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. Excellent catch and shoot play.
And the shot goes in.
He's not going to quit. He's going to play the whole game trying to shoot 3.
Parker outside. Pass to Mills. And the 3 off target. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Russell from outside drains the triple. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
You know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
And here's Mills for three. Buries it from three. Mills has got 9.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Russell. Yep, that one's good. Give him 8.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside Mills. Pass to Parker. Now here's Green. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
The Lakers in the lead. Here's the 3. James can't get it to go.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And here is Green. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Los Angeles foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. And here's Schroeder outside. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Parker with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. On the wing, Green. Pass to Diaw. Here's Parker. Out to the wing. Back to Mills. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. The Spurs making a switch here. There's 25 seconds left in the first half.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong results.
Here's Russell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got 7 now in this quarter.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Pass to Ginobili. Outside, Green.
Good defense.
Over Russell.
And
no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Deflected. Pass to James. Here's Reeves. And they get it back.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Here's Leonard.
D'Angelo, you have to make
dunk
open
by
threes, bro.
Leonard.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
Russell with the ball. He's got 10. Lets the 3 fly. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. The rebound by the Spurs.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
No good that time. San Antonio trailing here. Parker with it. Russell covering. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. James. Give him 8. The kick out to Walker. Here's Reeves. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up. Give him 8 points now.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Pass to Green. Leonard outside. Back to Green. Parker left side. Out to Leonard. It's stolen by James. Walker with it. Green picks him up. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And Davis gets it to go.
When your big man can pop out and knock down the corner 3, it certainly opens up the whole offense.
Back to Parker. Oh, they pick off the pass. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, Lottie.
Walker for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Outside for Green. Sinks the tray. Green's got 6.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
They get it back. Davis, that's good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Green. Pass to Leonard.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. And too long on the shot. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's James. Here's Reeves. Walker for 3. Rebounded by Green. Here's Splitter. Out to Leonard. Green for 3. Doesn't go for him. James inside. Outside Davis. Pass to Reeves. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Now
You
here's
gotta get
Parker
on that though, Lonnie.
on the wing. Green. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Deflects the pass.
Pass.
Walker with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Reeves. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. He's got 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Lonnie.
Here's Walker. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Green for 3. Davis with a rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Here's James. Kept alive. It's Walker on the wing. It's deflected. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter.
47.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Now here's Schroeder.
Spurs foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Here's Beasley.
D'Angelo Russell.
And here's Here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The rebound by Diaw. And here's Mills. Outside for Green. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Duncan. Another shot. Outside Mills. For three. Fires in the triple.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Now here's Hachimura. Green covering. Stolen by Mills. Back come the Spurs in transition. There's the three. And it's Green missing.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Beasley misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Mills with it. Hachimura covering. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Outside for Green. Offensive rebound Spurs. Outside Mills. Left side Green. Here's Ginobili. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Outside Russell. From the high post. Here's Davis. The rebound by the Spurs. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Outside Mills. Outside Green. Back to Mills. Pass to Green. Shoots over Beasley. Here's Duncan. And the layup is good off the glass.
All right, let's get going.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, man. He's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. And the Lakers making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Reeves scores off the spin. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Back to Leonard. To the middle. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint, not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Right side, Russell. All alone. Yep, that one goes. 1:44 left in the fourth. To the left side wing. Leonard outside. It's stolen by James. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Ginobili, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. This is the most they've led, 13 points. James can't get it to go. Oh, deflected. Pass to Parker. Out to Leonard. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Russell. Excellent D there from Parker. Leonard for three. Shot is off. He's 5 for 12.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He He just missed.
That's what we was waiting on. Damn, yo, I want to use Dallas, but they been getting smoked in real life, yo. Fucking want to use these niggas, they been getting smoked like that. I'm about to roll up, but I want to see the team on that play before.
I never slip, I never fall. A lot of give me they numbers, but I never call. A real OG looking VIP and see a player ball. Then after we hit the club, baby, I'm a. Every should have a picture of me.
I'll be right back.
Don't hold me to click, yeah, just for yeah. Hustlers, hustlers. Wait a minute. All the might is one.
Hey, yo.
Hey, this is so bad. This is so bad.
They everywhere, bro. Oh my soul. They right behind me. They right behind me, dude.
Wait, can you come? Oh, damn, Tut.
Yeah, they right behind me. And shit, I can do anything, bro. They was everywhere where I was at. One was at the
Yeah,
top.
we gotta get him out of here or just move different. Look at my damage. This is some bullshit.
Up there behind you, Taylor. Somebody is up there behind you. Shit.
I killed another one. There's another one down there. Probably got up. I don't know.
Is that loadout safe up here?
I'll be back, bro.
Hold on. There's people behind us. Why my audio got muffled? Yeah, bitch. Right here, knocked him. I think we're
Hey,
getting
D,
low.
buy me back. Almost did it.
Ballin' like LeBron, son, tallest, star nine. Homie, got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist, like Fiji. I'm ballin', top 30 on my bit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin'.
Testing 1 2. I gotta speak into the mic.
That wasn't.
Xbox side.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dozy though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't but nine, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they with it ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You gon' tryna.
So it's a party, but he's with somebody anonymous.
Toe to toe, trench kid. Gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never. How about you? My name is Ooh, Bentley Buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why I VVS is jumping while it's like I'm. Mosh pit, really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. Do the everything I did is really no flaws. All my been going up, no dodging, and I'ma keep on coming with I'm hogging. Trench kick, get on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beat, stop siding. Say you tryna run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real coach, they be on that funny stuff. Rigid money, my wrist me on. I done came way too far, I can't get up. I got. Be honest with us. Hearing no walk inside, I be. When the haters mad, they got enough of us. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just
Take me
that
up.
money, I run it up. Oh, love me, I run it up. What up? You gonna tell me my money up? Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Double up, run.
Hello, basketball fan. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game a loss to the Spurs. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Here's Russell.
Because on your TV, you're going to get HDR, you're not getting HDR.
Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference
That's why your
rivals going
TV's
at
always
it.
going to look
So
better.
much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this.
It
so
does,
hyped, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we? He's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
I know, but I'm saying you're using the white monitor, right?
Here's Green.
Y'all got
And the rejection by James. Brent, their offensive approach has been rock solid
Because the
here.
capture device itself is not an HDR capture device.
In the D and attacking.
Now here's LeBron. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys,
Yeah, but
this
on
is a fantastic
streaming software,
opportunity
that's why I
to
look the
show
way it
what
look.
we've got and what we're
If you go to-
about.
like, if you was
But
to
we have to
compare,
protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them
the,
to get an open shot from time to time.
Like
Well,
the capture
it's an interesting
device, the
strategy, guys.
capture
We'll see if it
4K
works.
shit, and then you compare that to the shit, and the 4K shit will look better. Because it's
in
going
the
to show
tray.
at what is
Just
named
love the
at.
flow and the mechanics of what
do
Clay
that.
does so efficiently with that J.
Nobody supports,
To the
no
paint.
shooter should support
Out to
4K
Russell.
that I know.
For three. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
To the middle. Here's Looney. And he jams it with authority.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and crushes it. Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Back to Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business? Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 1. Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Beasley. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Poole. He had 27 points last game. Pass to Green. Over Beasley. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
Down low. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And Green slams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Poole with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From deep three-point range, Anthony Davis with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get like blown out in that game, but it felt deflating and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going no matter who they had out on the court.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And it's Russell missing. The Warriors trailing.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Inside. Looney. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
They get it back. And LeBron James gets it to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see them get up like that.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 8 points.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Scooped up. Pass to Reeves. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, Good luck trying to stop him now. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And he knocks down the first one. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Green. And Green slams it in.
The defense has all eyes on Stephen. He exploits that with a dish.
From past the arc. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to Looney. Back to Thompson. Changes up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba with it. Guarded by Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's James. And James throws it down.
It's amazing athletically what LeBron is still able to do, exploding off the floor that time.
And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to DiVincenzo. Golden State moving it around. Poole on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Lakers trail by 4. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Kuminga, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip. Warriors leading by 4. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Poole with the steal. It's stolen by Schroeder. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hachimura. Misses the layup.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Kuminga. Seconds left. 1 second left. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kuminga. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Outside Curry. Nifty move. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors. Here's Russell. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now Wiggins still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Looney. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. Wiggins outside to the paint and stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. Finished off the break. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
It connects from 3-point range. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Lakers trailed by 9. Russell with a wide open look. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Out to Thompson. On the clock. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here is Davis. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Lakers call time here.
Timeout Lakers.
Right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rule with the steal. Out of the zone on the break. For the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Poole trying to become a better and more consistent defender there with the poke away.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And that one is good by Beasley.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter, Beasley with the feet set knocks it in.
James outside. .105 left to play in the third. The layup off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Green. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
James in the post. He's got 8, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Thompson in the corner. And stolen by James. With 2 seconds left, it doesn't go for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. Right side, Russell. Beasley outside. Off target from the baseline.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Curry. Intercepted. Beasley with, and Curry picks him up defensively. And that one is good by Beasley.
And you can see Beasley's athleticism as he's out in the open court getting it done.
That's to Curry. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Davis. Ahead. Here's Russell. Yes! And the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
They set the pick. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Iguodala outside. Pass to Looney. And here is Curry. Just 5 to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 1.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 13 points for Stephen Curry. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Russell missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Curry with Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Hachimura. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, that jump shot becoming more and more of a threat from the hands of Hachimura.
Baden outside. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Curry with another miss. Here's Los Angeles now. Russell looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timeout called the Lakers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out in the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Looney. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jay. Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Inside, Green. The layup missed. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Reeves. Outside, Russell. Davis sets a screen.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And let's watch to see what the teammates do for Draymond Green, as he's going to have a chance to step to the free throw line. Let's see if they give him the confidence he needs.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
And with so many finals games under his belt, Draymond is used to the big moments. A good guy to have at the line. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
20 seconds left in the game. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, this team trusts everybody, and this time the trust was in Draymond Green.
15 seconds left in the 4th. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
12 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. On the wing, Thompson. Misses the 3.
Let's be honest, the last guy that you want to foul here is Steph Curry. But maybe the next to last guy is Klay Thompson. He's so good in these moments.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 2 here. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that ties the game up.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Well, the teammates are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
to win it. All-or-nothing shot, no good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game.
Still shooting bad, man.
So you gone, right? Oh, so you gone, right?
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. The 76ers hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road.
They are desperate for a win, Kevin. I mean, they lost a number of games in a row, and their opponent is a team they should be able to handle. So this could be what I call chicken soup, just that medicine you need to kind of get over that groggy period.
Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
The kick out to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Back to Bamba. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
With the shot. Nice shot by James.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things up for his jump shot.
On the wing, Harris.
Los Angeles foul. Austin Reeves. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Harden looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Tucker has screened. Harden, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on, this is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that three-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Darvin Ham. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, speed will be on display this evening. He told his players, get out and transition every chance they get and try to turn this into a track meet. We'll see if they can have their running shoes on tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Embiid wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Down low. Here's Davis. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Milton in the corner. Launches it. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. They trail by 3.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Taken away. Pass to Maxey. To the left side wing. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Fearless shooting by Harrell, absorbing a good foul while still firing off the shot.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Inside, here's Hachimura. And the Lakers turn it over again.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Picked by Harrell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Drains it from beyond the arc.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
James with the bucket. James has got 6 points.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Here's McDaniels. Here's Harrell. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron James on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Off a hot feed right there, LeBron. Automatic.
To the middle. Here's Maxey. Takes it off the glass.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Sixers ball.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Vanderbilt. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And the basket by Harris. Mark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself.
Here's Reeves. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Embiid with the block. To the inside. Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Davis. Out to the right wing. And another shot. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, the slam from the beard. Elevating a little bit. James can go from 0 to 100 pretty quick for a guy this size.
Now, here's Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear. Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all. The league's big guys.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now here's James. He's got 9. Reeves gets the bucket. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Inside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And Davis throws it down.
Well, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. On the wing, Melton. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. .103 left in the first half of the game. James, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Harrell. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Melton. Here's Harrell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. James with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Can't get it to fall. Melton with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's House outside. And he recovers it. Picked by Harrell. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Over Beasley. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Harrell is such a good screen setter because he's so strong and he's willing to put his body on the line, and then he catches everything as a roll man. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Down low, Davis. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
On the wing, Melton. Tucker can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Reeves can't hit. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Harden with the stuff.
Phenomenal work from Harden here. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
And Embiid throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Lakers trail by 20. Russell feeling it out a bit. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harris. Clock at 6. And Embiid throws it down.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And powering it home begins a 12-0 run by the Sixers.
Launches a 3. And Joel Embiid hits from deep. Embiid got 9 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Then Russell gets it to go.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on his shot.
Wasted no time on that one. Harden's got 12 in the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Reeves can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And finished off by LeBron.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
1:51 left to play in the third. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Lakers trail by 21. Pass to Reeves. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Schroeder. And it's Hachimura in the corner.
Set the trap perfectly there. Had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. It's his first trip to the line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year, he's been somebody they love having at the league.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tries the spin move. Inside. Harrell. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Here's Reeves. Driving the lane.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter.
The Lakers, 36.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Philadelphia leading by 17. Here's Harden. Unloads from 9. That one is good from Joel Embiid. And that's 11 points for Joel Embiid.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
Embiid from outside. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Russell inside. And Davis now top of the key. 6 to shoot. Here's James. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
A nice shot by Harris. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by him.
Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Russell. And Embiid pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Right side Russell. Beasley with a clean look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Beasley's got his first 3 points of the game. Nobody near Milton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers trailed by 21. Beasley left side. No good on the triple. Harris looking it over. Pass to Tucker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Harden outside. Pass to Tucker. The three. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Outside, Russell. Again, Russell missing. And here's Embiid. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Tucker. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles ball.